What's up, duelists? If you guys saw the episode 2 of Meta Breakers yesterday, episode 3 is now up on Carpath's channel. Just wanted to throw that little one out there. Just throw that out there. I'm going to be playing a really cool deck today. This is kind of my DD beatdown deck. This is a deck that plays a card I think is very underrated in Edison format, and that's DD Assailant, and it also plays 3 copies of DD Warrior Lady as well. The point of this deck is you want to get value out of all of your power traps and out of some of these like unique monsters that can force your opponent into awkward situations. And then your DD monsters kind of hold everything together. They trade very, very effectively with a lot of different stuff. Sometimes at the cost of a little bit of life points, but that's okay. You only need 1 life point to win. These cards do very well at dealing with synchros. They do very well at dealing with stuff like Absolute Zero. They banish it so they don't get the chance of coming back. They deal well with recruiters, like against the zombie deck. You can attack into Goblin Zombie Pyramid Turtle very effectively with DD Warrior Lady. The one thing you have to be careful of with this deck is it is a little bit weaker to the hero strategies that play Elemental Hero Neos Alias. So you have to play very carefully and plan to banish all of their aliases ASAP. In the side deck, we've got 2 Sirokkos for the Blackwing matchups. They're very popular right now. We've got the extra Cyber Dragon. We've got our Gores for defense when we need it against Lightsworns and whatnot. We've got 2 DD Crows, kind of help us against graveyard stuff. We already are main decking 2 Kaikus, which I think are great in this meta. But you know, we can have the extra removal for where it matters, and then Fossil Dyna to help us against special summon strategies. 2 copies of Smashing Ground. This is just like extra spot removal for stuff like Glads, Blackwings, that kind of thing. Triple Dust Tornado for heavy back row decks, things that are playing Skill Drain, lots of Deep Prisons, whatnot. 2 Pulling the Rug for Monarchs, and a Starlight Road for decks that blow us up. Of course, in the main deck, we also have Nox. Nox are going to be really good at poking at opponents' Rykos. This deck is going to struggle with Ryko hamster kind of stuff a lot, honestly. But hopefully we'll just have the Nox for it every single time. I might need to go up to 3 Nox, we'll see. I was thinking about playing a Breaker the Magical Warrior in this deck too, just as a sort of GOAT format style beatdown deck, but I think the way it is now, it is pretty fine. I modeled this deck a little bit after the Chaos Warriors deck in GOAT format, and I think it has a lot of potential at just being a very solid anti-meta strategy. A lot of people like to make synchro monsters, and in order to make a synchro monster in this format, you do have to go -1. So when you're going -1 into a bigger monster, you're generally hoping that your bigger monster is going to give you that +1 back either in position or in battle or whatever. The cool thing about all these DD monsters is that when your opponent goes -1 into like a Stardust Dragon or something, then they attack your DD monster. It's like you just get +1s randomly here and there because your opponent, they commit more to try and go into a bigger monster, and then you banish the bigger monster, and it's like they did everything for nothing basically. Where is everybody? Why is no one playing today? I'm going to post in the Discord real quick. If you guys are looking for opponents, Edison opponents, the Format Library and EdisonFormat.com Discords in the description below are great places to find opponents. So definitely check that out. Check that out for sure. Check it out for sure. Join the Discords if you haven't already. It's where we host the tournaments too. RBET, the one that I'm sure most of you guys have already seen. Definitely wanna take place in that. Posting real quick. Alright, I've let him know that I'm hosting ranked or unranked. I do want to find an opponent, preferably someone competent. Most of the people in the Discord are pretty competent. There are some randoms who don't know what the fuck they're doing, but that's the case in every community, right? That's the case in every community. Where is everybody today? Is today just like an off day? Am I just in the back rooms of Dueling Book right now, where nobody's here, but I can see them, but they can't see me? Okay, there's Ged. We'll play against Ged. Good luck, have fun, Ged. Oh man, the connection today. I feel like the connection today is a little bit spotty. I'm gonna pick Rock. Nice, we get to go first. That's big. That's big. All right, what have we got? Nice opening hand, actually. Sanguine Torrential is big. And Knock, too. Okay, that's really good. That's really, really good. I'm open to the idea of setting Sanguine and setting Torrential. We could also set Royal Oppression, but I don't think there's really a need to. Torrential will cover most bases. Most special summon bases. Unless the opponent's able to, like, Space Typhoon us and then summon a Stardust. then we'll be a little bit annoyed. But even then, we have DD Warrior Lady plus whatever the Sangan's going to search, which is either D-Alk or DD Warrior Lady here. We could also grab Honest off of it, too. Opponent's just going to pass. Says no. Misclick. Oh, okay. Okay. No worries. Take your turn. That's fine. They're going to Rhoda. That's fine. We may shuffle away what we were going to draw here, which is a little sad, but that's all right. Stratos, effect to search is okay. I don't feel the need to Torrential Stratos. They're going to search Necroshade. That card is level 5, so I don't think I care about it. Battle phase, that's okay. Attack, that's going to be Sangan. Sangan is going to activate. We're going to go search ourselves. I think Dimensional Alchemist. It's either that or we get Gale. Gale's pretty good here. It could just be Dimensional Alchemist. Let's just get Gale. Let's just get Gale. I like the effectiveness of Gale. They're going to set a card, set 2 cards actually, and 3 cards, 4 cards. Bro, you just did not just search a Necroshade and then set 4. Okay, cool. We're going to draw for turn. Go to main phase 1. Setting 4 cards, one of the cards in hand is a Necroshade. Wow. Okay, this being the case, I think we play this a little slower. I think we just set DD Warrior Lady and set our back rows. And we are going to set the knock as well and pass. Yeah, I want to get the Stratos banished. Searching Necroshade is a weird one. What does that guy do? E-Call, okay. That can grab Ocean. That's a great target for Bottomless, actually. That's a great target for Bottomless. I'm going to try to Bottomless here. If they get us with Torrential, they get us with Torrential, but hopefully this gets Bottomless. They're going to Solemn that. Wow. Okay, that's big. That's a big Solemn. I mean, sure. That's cool. They're just going to pass. Interesting. So they want to protect this Ocean pretty badly. I guess what we want to do is we want to try to... Man, okay, if they have Mirror Force, then we can't really do anything super effective against Ocean bouncing the Stratos, which is a pain in my ass. I guess it's just... Well, we show them the Gale. We've shown them the Gale, so we're going to try to use Gale. Gale plays around Bottomless, too. So if they have Bottomless, then Gale will play around it. I'm going to say Priority, Activate. And it's going to target the Ocean. They're going to chain Fiendish Chain. That's interesting. Huh. I think at this point in time, we want to let that happen. We will flip summon our DD Warrior Lady. Give him a question mark. If he has Bottomless, we can chain Torrential. I would not love to do that, but we could do it. Okay, so now DD Warrior Lady can run over the Ocean with Honest. We can trade the Honest with the Ocean. Or we could just banish the Stratos. And then the Ocean's just kind of chilling. Like, it doesn't really do much. I think we'll try to Honest over the Ocean. I think that's the best play. Okay, they're going to Wind Blast. Pitching Necroshade. Targeting DD Warrior Lady. Okay. That's an L we're going to have to take. That's an L we're going to have to take. That goes to the graveyard. And then we've got a pass, I believe. They're going to bounce Stratos. If they use Stratos effect to pop, then... Yeah, Wind Blast Ocean is a good combination. That's a good combo. They could return the Necroshade. Okay, they're going to return Stratos. Yeah, so if they go Stratos effect to pop, then we can chain Torrential. We'll chain Torrential. They won't get to pop anything. They're going to lose their Fiendish Chain as well. And now we just kind of win. Yeah, let's lead on Kaiku. Because if the Kaiku resolves, then we just fucking destroy here. We fucking crush. Fiendish Chain again. Okay. I don't understand this card's usage. I think this card is very bad. Here's Prisma, Be My Guest. That doesn't get over the Kaiku, so that doesn't really bother me too much. They're going to send Neos. That's okay. That could be a Hero Blast. But even if it is a Hero Blast, it's like you have to spend... You know, you have to spend it. In which case, it's good for us to set the Warrior Lady. Pass. Yeah, like they had to spend the Fiendish and the Hero Blast in order to out this. You need to reveal a fusion for these, by the way. Yeah, they need to reveal fusions. I'm sure they have them. Okay, there's that guy, and then there's the Necroid Shaman. Okay, this guy, fucking don't know what this guy does. Target monster your opponent controls, destroy it, then special summon one monster from your opponent's graveyard. Whatever. Battle phase. Attacks. I think here we just use the effect. Yeah, just banish it. Passes the turn. There's Heavy Storm. I actually want to go for that. I actually think that that's, like, good here. I'm going to go for it. They're going to chain Hero Blast. Yeah, I guess they got us. We'll go Honest Poke. Opponent's getting low. That was a bad Heavy Storm. That was a misplay on my part. Yeah, that's fine. Level 5 or higher without tributing. They have another back row. That's annoying. Caius the Shadow Monarch. Cool. It's fine. We'll just set Honest and pass. Only once. So that's both of them. Okay. Cool. Cool. Gonna take 25. Dropping kind of low. Hopefully they don't have a third Fiendish Chain, Kappa. Sick. Turn too late on that guy. We'll banish the Gale, because I think it's the best thing to have banished for return. Special Summon Sorcerer. Priority. Target Neos Alias. Or not Neos Alias, Neos. And then we'll sack for Caius. Caius will banish the other Neos. And then we'll hit for 24 and set Bottomless. Nice. Cool. Their deck is sweet. I don't know if it's good, but it's sweet. It has a lot of cool synergies. That Heavy Storm was really stupid of me. I predicted the Hero Blast earlier, and yeah. Okay, new back row. Let's get rid of it. Alright, let's clear the monster. Nice. Prisma in the grave. There was already a Prisma in the grave. They could be playing Chaos Sorcerer. That's something they could play in this deck. Side row's a good draw. There's a third Fiendish. But they still have to out the Caius. So every time they've had to use the Fiendish, it's like awkward because they've still had to out the other cards. Even though they've been able to. Don't get me wrong, they've been able to. I think the plan now is to just normal Kaiku. Then attack. Call of the Haunted. We'll bottomless that. And then we'll attack directly for game. Cool. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this matchup looks like they get body bagged by Dust Tornado, so we're going to board in our Dust Tornadoes. We are going to board out the Royal Oppressions. We didn't see Miracle Fusion. I'm sure they have it, but again, our cards, banish their cards. That's where we want to be. We're going to cut Trap Dust Shoot as well. I think as far as like monster equity goes, Cyber Dragon and Sirocco are just stronger than their monsters. So we're going to be siding accordingly that way as well. The Caius and the Chaos Sorcerer are very good. I think Knock is quite bad, and I think Book of Moon, to a degree, is quite bad as well. Smashing Ground could be more effective than Book of Moon. And Pulling the Rug could be good too, just for Stratos specifically, but I think it's all right. I think this as it is plenty fine. I like this deck a lot. I think it's a different way of approaching the game that is fun for me. It's a fun way to approach the game. Okay. So we're going to start off with DD Warrior Lady attack. Pretty sure. So much back row. This guy has so much back row. Maybe it's not DD Warrior Lady attack. Maybe it's just set DD Warrior Lady and pass. I want these alchemists to get a target. Okay, so there's Prisma, which is totally chill. They can send the Neos, which gets their card live. They can also send Necroid Shaman, or Necroshade. That's what his name is. Set back row, flip Morphing Jar. That's cool. We're going to go to the next game. I don't want to play against that. Okay, that is ugly. Maybe we do want Knock for Jar. Huh. Maybe we want Dust Shoot going first. Actually, you know what? Fuck Dust Shoot. We're going to bring in Pulling the Rugs for Stratos. Yeah. That's the plan. That was cringe. Yeah. Maybe just over a Sirocco. Alright, cool. That was really cringe. Goddamn. Okay. Whole monster hand 2 games in a row. How annoying. At least this time we have Pulling the Rug. So we can set those 2 and pass. Opponent has shown a large aversion to attacking into our set monsters. So maybe we need to start getting a little more aggressive. Yep, here's Prisma. That's okay. This sends Necroshade. Then we banish with DD Warrior Lady. Oh, they're going to send Neos. Okay, so they have Hero Blast. This is going to activate, banishing their card. Alright, what's the worst card in our hand? Probably we would like to get DD Warrior Lady in the grave, just because it's a light. But DD Assailant is probably the worst card in our hand. I think what we'll do is we'll just set DD Warrior Lady and pass. Next turn we'll start to get a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, Morphing Jar is stupid. Why is that card legal? Ugh, gross card. It's one of those gross cards too that's like, once you know about it, you'll play around it and you'll just, it's just so bad. But when you don't know about it, it's like, bruh. Alright, we're going to try to run that shit over. We're going to use DD Assailant. Question mark. Bottomless. Okay. Flip DD Warrior Lady, question mark. Okay. Attack. Effect. Banish both. Set torrential. Pass the turn. Now our return from the different dimension is super stacked. Here's Rhoda, that's A-OK. This grabs Stratos. They're going to activate the effect. I'm going to pull in the rug. Yes. Cool. Just get that shit out of here. Negate the +1. That's why we boarded in pulling the rugs. Is because this is going to happen so often. And since we're going first, we have every chance to do that. That's annoying. Okay. That's fine. That's really fucking annoying. I mean, it's not the most annoying shit in the world, but it's like, damn. Pulling the rug just to get called haunted on. Okay, on our turn, we special normal. We have brain, which isn't great yet. They have multiple oceans, which makes sense. I think they need to have multiple oceans in a deck like this. Okay. Beautiful. Thunder King's great. We're going to special summon Cyber Dragon. Hit him with the question mark. Okay. We're going to normal summon Thunder King. Question mark. If he has Mirror Force 2, then you got us. No, he does not. Huh. All right. Dang. That's pretty good then. That's pretty good. We have a lot of pressure. He could have Hero Blast, but I feel like he would have Hero Blasted last turn if he was going to use it. It's kind of strange to send this guy and not have Hero Blast. Okay, GG's. GG's, nice. That was a swift victory. Showed the power of banishing cards. We were able to play through the middle game, and then he had just a bunch of dead shit, and worked out well for us. Maybe he had some e-calls that were dead. I'm curious what it was he had. It's a cool deck. The Necro Shade is a cool deck, but ultimately probably a little bit worse than just having the Gemini Spark Hero deck. That maybe would have hurt us a lot more. That type of matchup seems pretty bad for us. In general. Plus because they've got Skill Drain and stuff. Like, Skill Drain is so fucking good against me. My goodness. Where the fuck is everyone? Okay. Let's see. Looks like it's just one of those days, you know? It's just one of those days. Did I want to make any changes to the deck, actually? I'm not sure if I did. I kind of like the lineup. I kind of like the one-ofs. The one Caius, the one Chaos Force. I might have wanted a second Caius. Or I might have wanted to cut Brain Control. Because Brain Control seems a little mediocre in this deck. It seems like it doesn't really do much. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut Brain Control real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna cut Brain Control, and I'm gonna add, I think, what's a fun little tech card? I think I'm gonna add Breaker. Nah, he's kind of mid. Maybe I'll add Trag. Trag seems cool. That's a cool tech card. All right, this looks better. Trag also kind of functions as a Brain Control, so kind of covers the same ground. Let's go ahead and host again. Hopefully we get an opponent. It's been really slow today. I don't understand. Where is everybody? I even posted in the Discord and everybody was like, "Yeah, I guess it's a Friday night. Everybody's out partying." That makes sense. Edison players, join my game. Ranked, or never mind. There we go. Danji. Good luck, have fun, Danji. I'm gonna pick paper. All right. Again, people ask me this. I don't like telling people if I'm recording or not because, like, I don't want them to do any weird shit and ruin my video, A. And then B, I also don't want them to play any differently, like if I was recording or not recording. And I also don't want them to leave the game if I'm not recording. So, I'm not going to answer this question. Basically, if you ask me that question, I'm not going to answer it. Okay, so the plan is pretty straightforward. It's just DD Warrior Lady attack. If this gets bottomless, then okay. And if it doesn't, then it sticks around. Okay. Mirror Force, worst case scenario. That's okay though. We'll just set Deprison and pass. Main deck Dust Tornado. Interesting. Okay, so main deck Dust Tornado has the Mirror Force. Here's Darius. Darius doesn't tag into anything I care about. If that's not a Starlight Road, then they just set 3 cards into Heavy Storm for no fucking reason, which is crazy. Like if that's a Chariot, main deck Dust. Okay, so they have basically one back row that we don't know about. I'm gonna normal summon Alchemist and try to use the effect. This could be worse than using the Gale now, but I'm gonna try to use the effect now. Okay, cool. Banishes the top, which is a monster, which is awesome, actually, for us. Because that means if this goes south, then we're actually chilling. I'm going to try to attack over it. They could have book compulsory targeting Dialk. Okay. That's totally fine. I think this last one's a Starlight Road. In that case, we set and then we pass. They were a little antsy on their Dust Tornado, and now we have Royal Oppression active, which is going to be very good. We're going to take a lot of damage here, but once we take that damage, we stabilize, we're okay. Here's Proving Ground. That's a-okay. If they grab Bestie and they contact here, that's going to be so good for us. If they don't do that, then we're actually in a bad spot. Like, if they just grab Laquari and then, like, summon attack. Grab Darius. Okay, that's kind of bad. That's okay. It's kind of bad. We're going to take too much damage, I think. If they tag out the Laquari first, that's where they messed up. Because we oppression this, and now they're left with the weaker monster. They should have tagged out Darius first. Oh, okay, they just have fucking Solemn. Alright. That's nuts. I don't think we can beat this. Well, I don't know if we can beat this. That was a really good start from them. They can't grab double Laquari because they tagged out a Laquari. So they have to grab something other than Laquari here. Which means it's going to be weaker than Dialk. They're going to grab the other. They're just going to grab Darius again. Okay. Do they have more back row? No, they don't. Thank goodness. Okay, cool. That's good then. That's really good. We can Dialk, activate, banish the top card, attack over Darius. They take 100. How do we lose this? Bestie is annoying. Okay. This is going to be a tense situation, I think. Here's Test Tiger. I think. On activation. Targets the Laquari. Chain to Tiger activation. Book the Laquari. So they can actually reflip the Laquari if they want to. They're going to. That's fine. They can make Geyserus and kill us if they have access to Bestiary. That would win the game. But here we just honest. They take 13. And then I think we win. Take 1300. Yeah. Sets back row, passes the turn. Cyber Dragon's not bad. I think we activate Dialk. Banish the top card. Mirror Force is gone, so we're just going to swing in with both for game. Let's see what else he's got. Nice. Cool. That was a tight one. That was a lot tighter than it may have looked. We're going to bring in the Smashing Grounds for sure here. For sure. Dusty's also pretty good. We might end up doing something with that. The Cyber Dragon and the Siroko's all have a lot of value in that they're just bigger. So they just outclass things. DD Crow helps against Darius plays, and it also helps against Equest, but I'm not sure if that's exactly where we want to be. I'm not quite sure. It might be where we want to be, but I'm not sure. We're definitely citing out the Nox. Book of Moon is excellent. Tragodia is terrible. So these three cards can go. I think Trap Dust Shoot is quite bad. So these four cards can come out. Sangan is a little bit mid in this matchup. Sangan and Gale are not ideal. It's like Sangan, Gale, and the Dialks, but at least Dialk can represent Honest. And Gale's better with Sirocco, because we can have turns where we make two plays. So Sangan's probably the worst. And then Dust Tornado maybe over the Gales and stuff. Maybe over Call. And maybe over Return. Return is very broken, but we're trying to stick Oppression, so that's the plan. Let's try this. He says, I started Edison like 3 days ago. How are you liking it so far? That's tight. Shout out to all the newer players. So he gets to draw a card here for turn. Let's see, since he started it 3 days ago, if he knows he gets to draw going first. Wait, did he go first last game? I don't even remember. That's tight though. That's tight that we're still getting new players. That's fucking cool. He says, oh, I started playing meta in that period, so I'm familiar with X. Oh, okay, so he already knows how to play it. He just started replaying it again, which, hell yeah, welcome back in that case. Welcome back. Our hand looks good. Our hand looks genuinely really good. I like this hand a lot. I think it has a lot of potential in this matchup. Just need to keep their monsters off the field. It says doing advance and goat is pretty confusing with the rulings. Yeah, there's some ruling differences. For sure. Basically, just want to keep their monsters off the field. Okay, he does know to draw for turn. Says I don't remember them well and I do a lot of misplays. Yeah, that can happen sometimes because of rulings. That's not what we wanted to see here. That's terrifying. Okay. Prisma Tiger is really good against our hand. Our hand is very bad against Prisma Tiger. Just 1, 2 back rows, 3 back rows. Fuck me. It's a lot of back rows. Gale can clear this, so I'll use Gale because it's my worst card. And then I'll try to attack over the Stratos for 400. They're going to deprison. Totally okay. I don't mind taking that 1-for-1 trade. I'll set 3 and then pass. If they go for Prisma Tiger, we have 2 chainables, so there's that. If they don't go for it, they're going to blind Typhoon the one that's not chainable. That's excellent for the opponent. And they're going to have Spirit Reaper. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's fucking crazy. Got a 1 and 3, and then we're going to take 900. The Stratos is still halved. On our turn, we're going to find Smashing Ground, which is pretty good. All right, fuck it. Let's just start picking off these back rows. Let's see if they set into Heavy Storm or not. They didn't. Okay. So Assailant can attack the Stratos. And then I think we smash the Reaper. I think we do. Because if we hold smash and they have Prisma Tiger, then we lose the smash to the Reaper anyway. I'm going to say we take 800. Well, it might just be lagging. But yeah, future stuff while it's lagging. While the DB is lagging. What have we got? I've got a video coming out with RJ. I did a really cool video with him on a format he invented called wave motion format. Where it's like a limited format. It's like a draft format almost. You get a certain amount of cards from certain sets. And it's super fun. It's like one of the coolest formats that I've ever seen. RJ did a really good job designing it. And so that's really fun. And then I've of course got the thing with Carpath that's been going on day by day. The meta breakers. So we Smashing Ground the Spirit Reaper. God, the lag is miserable today. What the hell? That's crazy. This is insane. That's crazy, dude. Dueling Book needs some new servers, man. At the very least. They need to fix their servers or something. Just like on days like this where it's bad, it's like, what can you even do? What can you even do? What time is it right now? 5:30 p.m. Pacific. God, the Dueling Book lag. Oh, this video is getting derailed. So we've got Smashing Ground, which is going to clear the Reaper. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe? Question mark? Reaper is destroyed, maybe? Perhaps he's lagging and I'm not lagging? Maybe there's more to this? Maybe it's just gonna be one of those games. Okay. Alright. Well, this opening fucked us up pretty hard, but all things considered, we're just down 3-1, and then we have a top deck to get us out of it. The Assailant can banish whatever. Okay. Smashing Ground clears that, and then pass a turn. So if his hand is just a bunch of weaker monsters, this Assailant rules it. He'll have to trade Prisma with it 1-for-1. If his hand is Prisma Tiger, which would be one of the craziest opening hands. No, you don't. You already took the 800. You already took the 800. Okay, well if he has Tiger here, then we're just fucked. But if he doesn't, then we're okay. He didn't shuffle his hand, so we'll see if he had it all along. Okay, he doesn't. So we're going to banish both. Main 2, he has a back row. Okay, that could be Call of the Haunted. One of the reasons why you'd send. Fuck me, dude. Where are my dark monsters? It's a bad top deck. Well, it's not a bad top deck because it can work out later on, but it's a bad top deck right now. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. This goes eQuest, add back Bestie. That's the best play, I think. You could also go Darius Special Bestie, but it's a little bit of a liability, maybe. Oh, they're going to banish DD Warrior Lady. That's crazy. I don't think that was the best play. I think going eQuest is the best play. But what do I know? They attack. Mirror Force. Their road is in the graveyard. We're chilling. Cyber Dragon, alright. Not ideal. Not ideal. Thunder King. Now we're talking. Okay, Thunder King's fucking great. This is going to trade with the back row for sure, but... Yep. Keeping everything banished. That's fine, though. Did we side out return, actually? I think I sided out return. Never mind. Royal Oppression. That's good. That's very good. They have dust? They don't. Okay, cool. Proving Grounds. Be my guest. Please tag out. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for is a tag out. Okay. Worst case scenario is trap stun here. Okay, we oppression that. He's got a shuffle. There we go. Okay. Dialk. Baby, that's good. Alright, Dialk summon. Activate the effect. Oh, trap hole. Okay. We'll activate that effect. From our banish zone, we will add back... I think DD Assailant or Thunder King. Let's grab Assailant. I think he plays better into stuff. We'll pass the turn. If I was the opponent, I wouldn't have trap holed there. I would have held the trap hole. Because you can run over this with anything in battle. And from there you can kind of save the trap hole for whatever I get back. Whereas now you can't run over this with anything. Not anything, but like there's a lot of things that can't run over this. And then on top of that, it's going to clear whatever can. So I think it's a little bit messy from the opponent. Second Assailant is like just a great draw. So all things considered, I mean, this game just like went well for us. It's just everything went well. And it's because these cards make it very hard for decks to mount combo plays. The DD Warriors, DD monsters, you can't mount combo plays when your opponent has like these weird, it's like a weird type of floodgate where it's like you have to make a good enough monster to clear this, and then you're going to lose that good enough monster, if that makes sense. Honest is a good draw. We'll attack for 17. You guys might be thinking why I haven't summoned further. I don't want to play into Torrential, first off. Second off, Jesus, this lag is insane. I don't want to set DD Assailant because they could summon a weaker Glad and then like attack into it and like, yeah, you get the idea. Although, is it really that bad? Yeah, they have to out oppression to do anything anyway, so we just have to pass. If they can't out oppression, then they can't really play this game. Like, this stops Test Tigers, this stops whatever. Here's Equest, that's fine. Sets back rows, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Alright. So, Mirror Force is gone. No, it's not. Mirror Force isn't gone. That was the previous game. Alright, DD Assailant attack it is then. They're going to book my Assailant. Sure. Main phase 2, I think at this point it's okay to commit another monster. Unless that's a dust. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We can commit another monster. I don't think it's too bad or anything. Yeah. Test Tiger. Pay 100. Is the new set of dust? No, they're just trying to burn us. Alright, respectable. Battle phase. You know, this is the same one. Or it's not the same one. They know about the other one, yeah. But this is the same card as the other one, so. They have a lot to get through here. Rhoda is good, too. I'm going to fire that off and go get a DD Warrior Lady. Opponent is typing a lot. Says I'm under a train. Yeah, it's not a good position to be in as a Glad player. A lot of your cards, so Book of Moon in this matchup is quite bad. First off, it's not very good at dealing with the DD monsters at all. And we're just going to keep setting them. Even if they out the oppression at this point, there are 3 DD monsters they need to get through to even deal any sort of significant damage. Oh, cool. He says, I know you hate the deck. Gladiator Beast deck. This is Cameron Saunders' Gladiator Beast deck. Yeah, so I really like Spirit Reaper. I think Spirit Reaper is very good in these decks. I think the Prisma stuff is pretty good, too. I think the weakest part of this was he just sided in the the Book of Moons against me. Or he didn't side them out. I don't think Book of Moon is very good in this matchup. Because, like, you book a DD guy and it's like, okay, now you're just down -1, and then you still have to trade -1 into it. So, it can be very difficult. You know other famous name of player who plays Blackwings? On YouTube? Or elsewhere? I can send you some lists after this from first place at tournament. Yeah, I'll send him a good list. I'll send him probably the Monster Gamer list from first place at RBET. Yeah. All right. So opponent has Laquari, so that's a start. That's a start. This can break through if they have a Chariot. They can trade the Chariot with one of these. So that's gonna get specialed. I'm gonna negate that guy. That guy can't resolve. Don't want that to happen. All right, so that attacks this. This is gonna flip. I am not gonna activate. I'm not gonna activate. I'm just gonna let it flip. Honestly. He's gonna attack this. This is gonna flip. I'm gonna activate this effect. He's gonna War Chariot it. So he could tag out this Laquari, but I would negate it. Okay, he's not going to. Cool. Alright, so we flip the Assailant. If that card's a Chariot, then we can force it now with Honest. Okay, if it's Mirror Force, then holy fuck, he got us, but if it's not Mirror Force, then this should just be game. So we attack DD Warrior Lady. We'll use Honest. If they have Chariot, they have to Chariot the Honest. And then we take 300 and we activate the effect of Warrior Lady. Banish both cards. In phase 2, I'll set the other oppression, because why the fuck not? And pass the turn. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play from being down -3 against Gladiator Beasts with the DD deck. Rhoda, that can find Prisma. Prisma can crash with the Assailant. But then... Actually, you know what? We might lose. We might lose. That's funny. We might actually lose. Oh, that's weird. You shouldn't do this here. I think you should leave the Laquari in deck. Oh, you can't. You can't. Murmillo isn't listed on any fusion. Yeah, he can't send... He can only send Laquari or Bestiari. Yeah. You can only send specific names with Prisma. Has to be specific. Yeah. It says it in the I'm not sure if this is problem solving card text or whatnot, but you get the idea. Banish both. And then hopefully we find something. Bottomless should be good. That should be good enough to stabilize us for at least a turn. Alright, Book of Moon. Not the worst. We can book something, normal Sirocco. Go from there. Okay. Torrential, okay. This is awkward. I'm gonna dust the Royal Oppression. Alright. That was the last thing you should have dusted, maybe. Maybe you should have dusted anything but that. I'm gonna let this resolve, I think. Yeah, that's fine. This gets the quarry. Yeah. They're gonna attack. I'm gonna book the Laquari. Now on my turn, I can normal summon things. But only after I special summon things. Question mark. Cool. We'll run this over. Nice. Set Deep Prison. They could have Heavy Storm. That would be fucking hilarious. Be a hilarious way to end this video. Heavy Storm special their own Cyber Dragon for game. That'd be so ugly. That could be Hippolymus. But I don't think it matters. I think we just attack it. It says the deck you play is meta. Not really. It's anti-meta. Well, it could be meta. I mean, if a lot of people are watching this video and they're like, says I didn't see it in the tier list. Yeah, I don't think I ranked this deck in the tier list. It's not exactly a deck you'd see ranked in the tier list. Okay, and that ought to be that. We just 21 direct. GG's. GG's. I will send you a Blackwing list. Okay, let's go ahead and send this guy a Blackwing list, because that's what we're about out here. I'm going to go ahead and go to RBET3, Monster Gamer, first place, export, grab the download link. Danji, let's go, bro, let's go. Let me get you this. Let me get you this. Oh, he only accepts DMs from friends. Damn, bro. Only from friends? Alright, alright. Friend requests. Danji, accept. There we go. Now I can message him. What? I just accepted you as a friend. I can't message? Here is a Blackwing list. What? What? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I log out, if that does anything. That's fucking crazy. If Dueling Book's broken, I'm trying to send a... What? I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. I can't send him a DM. I can't send this guy, this kind duelist, a DM. God, Dueling Book got me in. It got me feeling some kind of way. I'm not gonna lie. This website is something else. I'm gonna end the video here. That was a tilting experience, everyone. Smash like, subscribe. See you in the next vid. Peace.